loss in revenue if something should happen. Let's say you have unplanned plant shutdown, just like the Indian guy, or 3 months. Wow, that's too much. Okay, so it paid for itself just 1/3 of a day of that unplanned shutdown. So depending on the value of your generator, it's quite easy to realize this return on investment. Now, another thing is matching. The technology platform is matching that of the expected life of the generator. Now, I have seen generator working in India, 75 years. You know, the original manufacturer no longer exists. Okay? So you need to use a solution that can live just as long. Okay? Continuity is very important. You're painting a picture on a continuous basis. So TG Guard wants to be your guardian angel. It's as if somebody is sitting there all day long, 24/7. And then we stand behind our product and provide you with excellent customer support. So if you have questions, I can address them now. If you think of questions later on, please address them to Ken and also Ed. And if you have any technical questions, you can access me directly. Okay. So for all business type of questions, the gentleman will be able to help you.
Well, that was one of my questions. What's the price?
Aha! Ed, we'll get back to you. Good question. Good question. Good question. The price for example, a 16 cents a turnkey system like that is about $50,000. And if you compare that with our competitor, who could not do the same thing, is $100,000. So this is a kind of ballpark, rough comparison for you.
Does that include your drilling of the generator frame penetration?
No. The installation is extra, and Fluid Energy have service engineer that will work with us together in the first installation, and we also need cooperation from the plant. And we went through this exercise in India and also the AEP plant in Texas. So it's a teamwork. So because who knows how the floor is laid out and the composite cable has to run. So I think before you place the order, we need to get into conversations. I will provide you with a frequently asked and answered questions, a checklist. Okay, so they will go through this checklist, get it all sorted out, plan ahead, because we found out that sometimes when you go there and install, just to discover that it takes time, and so the thing will be cascading and taking more time than it needs to be. So the cable can be sent ahead to you for the plant to do layout, okay, and then when we go there, the hole can be drilled, and then we can help to physically install at the target winding, okay, and so when I say 1 day, that means pre-planned, coordinated installation. So if it's not coordinated, the one at AEP was not. It took 3 days, and guys had to run around and then knock a hole in the control room to fix the 19-inch rack mount and stuff like that. So all these could be done ahead of time.
Is there a distance constraint between the fiber optic control box and the DCS? Essentially the length of the BNC cable.
Okay, good question. It's typical of shielded analog, BNC. I think 100 meter is, but the box should be placed closer. That means avoid that long electrical cable. because if the fiber optic cable can help you move the box close to your DCS. Okay. Any other question? We can package it the way you like. You want it to be in a cabinet. So on top of this product, let's say you want the operator to be able to react. We have another module, which is made by our partner in India. It's an alarm module, which is compatible to the American Petroleum Institute standard 670. And this will sound the alarm, but of course we have to help you set the alarm. You know, you don't want to set the alarm when it goes from 10 to 12 micron. So alarm will be set in conjunction with the customer, not before.
So it has alarming capability?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah. So teeny little more than the ballpark figure that I gave.
And the science, we could boil it down to where somebody in a control room or whatever, they could look at these vibration levels and say, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable.
Yeah, the alarm module, you see.
Well, even if we don't, say we don't get all the way up to alarm, but they could look at the data, anybody could understand the science and say, okay, this line, you know, as long as it's right here, we're okay, but if this line starts going up here, we got problems coming. Two
opportunity to look at it. One is for the operator working inside the control room all day long. So the alarm module is physically showing, similar to the software, the levels that I show you, they're physically there. The software screen is for the remote engineer, the maintenance engineer in the comfort of their office. They can take a look and see, hey, is everything okay? So they don't have to go up and look at the alarm module. They can do it remotely. Furthermore, they can look at the database and say trends. It's the trends that is important, not the, hopefully, cross fingers, that will not have a situation that is a runaway type of thing. Any other question?
What do the partial discharge people say about this?
Oh, okay. One of our OEM is a partial discharge guide because their customer is frowning on the fact that, you know, they charge a long-term contract and they can't, you know, customer not comfortable. They're asking an alternative, so they come and approach us to have a solution which will be marketed under the brand name. I'm sure you know who they are.
Yeah.
So my opinion is this. We are going to continue to make the solution more intelligent. We let them have whatever, you know, that fits into their existing solution. So if they have it, then they will offer both. They will offer PD and also offer vibration monitor, what they call SCW. And so peace on earth. So they have their own channel, we have our own channel. And the important thing for us is to create the volume. Creating the volume will mean quality will improve, reliability will be designed in and sustained. But you start with something good because it came from the telecom industry. You know what? They asked for 25 years of life, and we have gone through that exercise 15 years ago. A Telcordia qualification. They said they want us to shake and bake our products. Temperature cycle, extreme temperature storage, cool temperature, shaking and dropping. We've gone through that. We are qualified. So we are able to extend this mature technology to you because of that. And this is lower cost than our competitor. Why? It's because volume has already started with the telecom industry. We are able to pass that saving on to you. You know, we are not particularly cheap, but we inherit the economy of scale from telecom. Any other questions?